Hello everybody, welcome to Mr. Miyagi's Bench. Today we're going to look at a few items that were sent in the mail by NeeDC, an Amazon retailer. The products that we received was these props and these motors. They're both products that were developed by iFlight, who's been in the market for a while and who's been doing a lot of things. These are the props. They're 3-inch props. They're tri-blades. They're called Nazgul, Nazgul. They're 3-inch by 6'1" pitch. So they got an insane amount of pitch. If you look at them, they look really good. They're clean. They seem to be balanced already, so I like that already. I put them on the balancer, and these are balanced already. So either that or the mixture is pretty well close the whole batch. Anyway, so now let's look at these motors. I really like these motors. They look good. They seem well put together. They do have E-clips. Most of everybody now is going to threaded screw, but on a size motor this size, it's kind of hard to do exactly the same thing that you do on a 2205 or a 2306 or 2307 motor. So these have E-clips, and the windings you can see are really nice. They're clean. There's lots of space in between that. There's also a lot of meat. See, this is not very thin, which is I have noticed on a few of the other smaller motors. This section is very thin. This is thick. It's about 3.5 millimeters thick, and that works really well for dissipating heat. Now up here we have lots of holes, and holes are good for breathing, for a motor to breathe, and that's awesome. So that's a great option. These motors only come in one direction, so the original direction. So it's lefty loosey, righty tighty. And the only issue I have with these motors at the time is right here. See this deck right here? This deck is too small for this prop. You end up with a percentage of the base of the prop not being touched by the deck, which makes it hard to tighten the prop to, because it doesn't have enough meat to hold on. So that would be the only suggestion I have on this motor for in the future, maybe version 2, a larger deck on the bottom. Anyone thinking about making a 1606 motor or any new motor, please make sure that that piece, this section right here, is wide enough to hold the prop, the base of the prop, because we need all the meat so that we can tighten up the prop properly. And now let's get in here and test the motor and the prop together. What I was told is this motor is capable of handling 25 amps peak. So what we're going to do is when I get to 25 amps, I'm going to back off the throttle, and then I'm going to read you the results that I see on the watt meter and the thrust stand, so that you have an idea of what's going on. So here we go, and let's get busy. So the thrust stand is zeroed, and here we go. That was 522 grams of thrust at 25.74 amps, which comes out to 390 watts. That's pretty good for a motor that size. My 1806s almost do that, but not on 4S. So let's get to building and see how this looks with the kit. Thanks everyone. Hope you come back sometimes. Please subscribe And if not, come check us out at fpvpodcast.com.